Diddy might get probation. Diddy might get probation. He ain't got no priors. I know he done made the phone call. Hey, it's time to shop. Y'all know what time it is. They on the phone like, Diddy party. You know what I mean?
Nigga kill over a bitch but let a rat keep his wife.
Shit, this record.
I'm with Johnson in New York. We're coming on the air right now because the federal judge in the Sean Diddy Combs trial has just denied bail for Combs hours after a split verdict in the racketeering and sex trafficking case against him on the third day of deliberations. The jury finding Combs not guilty on 3 of 5 counts, acquitting him of the most serious charges of racketeering, conspiracy, and sex trafficking. Combs guilty on 2 counts of transportation to engage in prostitution. Each count carries a maximum of up to 10 years behind bars. The verdict considered a huge win for Combs, who is facing the possibility of life in prison. He's been behind bars since his arrest in September. Let's get right to ABC's chief investigative correspondent Aaron Katursky. And Aaron, we know that the defense was hoping that Combs would be able to leave the courtroom and go back to his family today. And earlier, he even said to his family there that I'm coming home. But it turns out that that is not the case. What do you...
That one juror that just, man, whoever that juror was, they wasn't going. They was trying to stand on business. That was somebody that Diddy must have paid or something. Cause what everybody thought he was going down for. It's time for another Diddy party. What they say? Hold on. What? Count 1, racketeering, not guilty. What about count 2? Count 2, trafficking a Cassie. Basically, not guilty. Look, at the beginning, I'm like, that nigga did it guilty. But as the text messages was coming through, Cassie wanted everything that was coming to her, except for open some nights. I'll be real about that. She ain't want to be beat on. But everything else, she wanted. For sure. She said it. It was time she actually got away from the nigga. Let's think about this. It's times Cassie actually got away from that nigga. And she was calling him. He didn't even send nobody to go get her a few of them times. And she made her way back. Is he really supposed to be guilty? That's like in the hood when they spicy nugget run off. Some niggas go find they, man, you better get home. What? That's basically what that is. Because it's times that, hey, she went back. She had a whole new other nigga. I mean, white man or whatever he is. She goes and get piped down by Diddy while dude calling her phone. It was well over. So that let me know she went back plenty of times because she wanted to go back. Not because Diddy made her go back. Some, yeah. But she was going to eventually come back anyway. Go back to the nigga anyway. So, like I said, trafficking a Cassie. Man, he wasn't trafficking that girl. He was having fun. Wasn't trafficking. She a freak. You know what I mean? That's why not guilty. Hold on, what did it say? Transportate to engage in P-tuition. And yep, that's related to Cassie. They got him on guilty for that. Because the nigga was, Diddy was flying her around in and out. Them dudes that was putting down her throat. Yeah, he was flying him in. Diddy was, he really was providing transportation. So they did find that nigga guilty of that transportation for them to get to him. So, all right, bet. But that ain't life in jail, nigga. Diddy don't got no priors. Man, Diddy might get probation. He ain't got no priors. I know he done made the phone call. Hey, it's time to shop. Y'all know what time it is. They on the phone like, Diddy party. You know what I mean? It's on. That nigga ain't done. Y'all thought he was down. Oh, he was down, but he wasn't pinned down. This freaky nigga, he beat him. Diddy freaky ass beat him. How y'all feel about that? That's what I want to know. I want to know how the people feel about that. Because a lot of truth came out in that case as far as people willingly doing. It's sometimes that nigga flexed his muscle. Yeah, Diddy flexed his muscle a few times on niggas. Like, you gonna do what I say, woo woo. You know, real boss. But you can't say that people wasn't willingly doing things. On that stand, Cassie willingly went back. She was willingly texting Diddy, like, hey, I'm ready for one of those nights. She just, it all came down to jealousy. All this happened because Cassie was jealous. Real talk. That's all. Only reason Cassie was jealous. She ain't want another female in her spot. That's why the nigga ain't guilty. Did he do something? They saying he did. Hell yeah. But Cassie was with it. So how we gonna find this nigga guilty? Going back, doing all, man, ain't no trafficking, nothing. You right. Guilty of the nigga setting up the transportation. That's it. Diddy finna have him a king night. My nigga about to get probation. I don't even like Diddy. Dude too freaky for me. I can't. Hell no. I said lock his ass up for being too freaky. Now it ain't no crime in being freaky, but too freaky, man. Listen here, that nigga too freaky. Real talk. Oh shit, bro. Listen. I'm sitting here thinking about this